Well, hello, you guys. Celia here, and I'm just so excited to do this video here today about, the one thing that we can do to really be in the flow, the one thing that we can do to start really manifesting all those things that we truly deeply desire. So the other day I did a video on, some of the stuff that was going on in my life just before the holidays. My computer was acting up. I'm having problems with my phone, and then during the holidays, I traveled probably about 1,000 miles in my car, and I went out to Florida, then up to North Carolina. And the blessing that came out of all this was that my car broke down. It broke down where it actually died in North Carolina. But the blessing was that I was only a half hour away from my brother's house. And what really kept me centered was gratitude. I was just so grateful for my car. As I was waiting there for the tow truck to come, my biggest really concern was that I needed to go to the bathroom. And so that's really where I was focusing on. I wasn't even focusing on, oh my God, what's going on with my car. I was focused on having to go to the bathroom, and I was just staying in that state of gratitude. I was just so grateful that the car broke down where it did. It could have broken down anywhere between Florida and North Carolina. And, and it could have been a very expensive outcome for me, but it broke down exactly where it was supposed to break down, because I really truly believe is that the more we stay in the flow and just accepting things as they come into our lives, good or bad, things just come into our lives in a better way. And so I was so blessed that I was able to get a ride. I was able to get a ride after the mechanic took hours trying to figure out what was wrong with the car. I found out that it was actually the engine had blown. But I got a ride from North Carolina home. And when I got home here, my landlord, for you guys that don't know, I live in a co-op next to a meditation center where a student bought 40 acres of land and has sold acre lots. And so my landlord, offered me a car that he had for sale. He lowered the price $800. And so no payments. No interest, and I can make payments on this. And so I'm in my brand new car for me. And I'm just so grateful for the car that I had. My car lasted for 2.5 years. I was able to travel all over the place with that car. That car was given to me by my family. My mother passed away, and they gave me that car a day after I sold my other car. I didn't have a vehicle, and that car came into my life, just like this one here has just come into my life. So for you guys that are listening to this, I talk about manifestation and all that because that's really where a lot of people are. They're still so focusing on creating, more money in their lives, more better relationships, a better career. But the truth of the matter is, it's really about just accepting life the way it is, no matter what the outcome. I could have been freaking out, with my computer. It's working beautifully right now, even though the guy that took a look at it said it wasn't worth fixing, get a new computer. All I did was be grateful that I had that computer for years. And it just keeps on working. It's still working. I just prayed that it would, last to the end of the holidays. So, I didn't have to spend that money at the time, and it's still working, and it's working just fine. So, stay in gratitude, stay in the flow, just allow whatever it is that comes into your life to come in, knowing that it is here to teach you something. It's here to help you on your, journey through life. And as we do this, as we connect more and more to spirit, knowing that all is well, all is good all the time, better things come into our lives, and they come in with ease and with grace. So thank you so much for giving me this few minutes here. Hopefully this is helping you to think a little bit about your manifestations, about where you are in your life, and start to really turn within and allow spirit to do the work through you. So thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Peace and blessings.